pioneer of our faith. And that we are nothing really without in our lives. But sometimes we just have to let go. We just have to let God have His way with us. We don't want to. We don't want to be quiet. But sometimes it's just the way we have to go. We're going to have a short word today on gentleness, which is from the fruits of the Spirit. And then we're going to have a quick testimony service after the word today about Trayvon Martin. So everybody got to say something, so get ready. Okay. And the reason why this is about gentleness is because, well, I'm going to read the scripture that we're on today. Galatians 5:16. This I say, then walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary one to another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifested, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, ideology, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies, envy, and murder, drunkenness, rivalry, and such, of which I tell you before, as I have also told you in the time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that are Christ have crucified the flesh with the affliction and lust. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
And I got gentleness out of that because when I looked at Trayvon Martin, that's what I seen there. I seen a gentleman. I seen gentleness. It's like when I look at Will, I see gentleness. And when I look at Daniel and Tyreek and Bakari, you know, certain people you look at and you see a gentleman. You see gentleness in them. You know, you don't see hatred and violence and everything. And today we stand here, he was found, Zimmerman not guilty, and everybody's in an uproar about it. And if we look at it, and a white 17-year-old kid going to the school and got killed by a black man, he'd be in prison. And we all know this.
Amen.
We all know this. You know, what the jury did and everything, it was fair. They gave him a fair trial. We can't say it wasn't a fair trial. But see, the thing is, if it was a black man, would he have got the same trial? Would he have got off as Zimmerman did? No. And the whole thing is, you know, everybody keeps sweeping the race card under the rug in America when they need to bring it to light. It's two different rights. You know, we are served a different justice than everyone else in America, being a black man. I know there's certain things in life that I can't do now. If somebody pulled a gun on me, I might be better off just letting them shoot me than trying to take it from them. Because if I take it from them and shoot them, I'm going to prison. So I'm better off just letting go on and shoot. You know? And really, we have done this to ourselves. Because what we have done is we have let the government pick our officials. The government picks our officials. The government picks our leaders. We have black people in office, but the government really picks them. We don't pick them. President Obama. Did you ever hear about President Obama before? He wasn't even a full-term senator. The government picked him. We didn't pick him. But that's how we do it. They say he represents you. But we have gotten to such a state that as the church and the church bodies have separated with so many different doctrines and so much greediness and envy amongst themselves, that the church used to pick our leaders. We picked Martin Luther King for our leader. They didn't pick him. They didn't want him. We picked Malcolm X for our leader. They didn't pick him. They didn't want him. And so on. But now, today, they pick our leaders. The Democratic Party would say, tell us who to vote for. This is who we're running for Democrat, and this is who we all vote for. And we just go down there and push the ballot Democrat. Because that's what we're told. And we gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop letting people tell us who our leaders are. They don't live in our community.
Amen.
They picked up a 14-year-old boy for shooting a guy for coming outside telling him, hey, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Stop setting off the fireworks in front of my house. A 14-year-old boy shot. 14. That's crazy. What is a 14-year-old boy doing out 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning? Even if you live right across the street, why is he out in the street setting off firecrackers 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning? And why does he have a gun?
Yeah.
You know, they keep talking about gun legislation. They don't talk of every week someone in Patterson just about to get shot or killed. But they talk about legislature when a bunch of white kids get killed. Now we got to do legislature to curb the government. Black people's constantly getting killed. We constantly shoot each other up down here. But don't nobody care about that. You know why? Because they're not our leaders. They don't care about us. We got to elect our own leaders. People that'll go and fight for us. Let me ask y'all something. Now, I ain't no great fan of Al Sharpton, but why isn't he in Congress or a senator or congressman or whatever?
He has too much voice.
Because he ain't gonna just let them say anything and do anything. They may do it, but he's gonna fight and he's gonna talk about it. He's gonna be on all the news programs. He just ain't gonna say, okay, I'm gonna let y'all get this. He ain't just gonna do that. So that's why he's not a congressman. That's why he's not a senator. See, people like that, they don't want an office. They get people with lips so that when they tell them to be quiet, they be quiet. This is rough thing to feel. Like I said, because the same thing happened to him can happen to any of us.
Amen.
I mean, here it is. This guy took and moved into a good neighborhood in Florida, right? To get away from the gangs, to get away from the hood and all of this. And his son still got shot down in the streets. So was it good? See, sometimes you can run away from stuff, but you don't get away from it. And he ain't the only one. In Columbine, when they shot up all the kids in the high school in Columbine, there was a black kid. They went and found him and brought him back and shot him. His father went there to get away from the hood. That's why they moved there. See, we as black people got to stop running from situations. We got to stop running from situations. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to live in a good neighborhood. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what everybody should aspire to do. But we can't just leave and forget about people either. We can't just forget about people. We can't say, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Oh, I left Patterson with Charlotte. I don't care about Patterson anymore. And I don't care what happened, but Will still live in Patterson. Carly still live in Patterson. You know, I mean, come on. We gotta stop. We just gotta, we gotta lift our voices up a little more. We gotta do a little more for our neighborhoods. Our neighborhoods is falling apart. They let the gangs take over. They say, well, you know, that's your people. If we come in here and straighten it out, you know, there's going to be violence. So now they say, we'll come and straighten it out, we're going to kill them. Where's the justice in that? You know, now it's a big uproar over the guns in Patterson again because the white kid came from Wayne and came down here to buy a gun. on his graduation day and got killed. So now there's another uproar in Patterson. You know, on his graduation day, he want to come to Patterson to buy a gun. There's something wrong with him.
Yeah. Dad said he wanted to buy some drugs.
Drugs, gun, whatever. Whatever he left Wayne on graduation day to come to Patterson to do was wrong. And I'm not justifying his murder because it's not right.
Right.
But whatever he came here to do was wrong. But now they're up in arms about it because he was from Wayne. But this been going on here for years. See, when you address this issue about what's going on in Patterson for years and fix it, or do something about it, then you don't have to worry about the kid from Wayne coming down here and getting killed.
Yeah.
Because the kid from Wayne should be able to come to Patterson and go to the chicken joint and buy some fried chicken if that's what you want. And if you're coming to do something illegal, it's another story. So we gotta, we gotta stop for a minute and take a deep breath and just look at life and say, what can I do to help this situation? Because everybody's fight is in the guns in Patterson, the violence, leadership. I mean, you have to pray and fast and talk to the Lord about what your fight is. Because everyone has a fight for him. That's what he created us to do. He created us to fight for him while we're here. And that's what determines our mansion in heaven, what we do here. So, let's just get on the ball. Psalms 8:35 says, Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation. God, you have given me the shield of your salvation, and thy right hand hath holdeth me up. God has held me up with his right hand, and thy gentleness hath me to be great. God's gentleness has caused me to be great. That's what Psalms 8:35 says. And that's what we have to look at, because when you look at gentleness, they got gentlemen from gentle. Because, kings and noble people back in the day, England, before they came to America, that's what they called them, a gentleman, because they wasn't snobbish. They talked to people. They had money, they had property. And if you was a gentleman, that means you listened to the concerns of people. It wasn't about you. It was about what can I do for someone else. That's where gentleness really comes from. And we have to look at that and say, God is gentle to us because we're sinners. We're all sinners. We all got wrong. We all got idiosyncrasies that's not right with God. But we work on it. And that's all we can do is work on it. And the first way we work on them is by admitting. Right? You have to admit you got a problem before it can be fixed. And you start turning in your head and you pray and God. But you have to admit it. Me and Will, we talked about this yesterday. We went to the doctor, remember? Problems you had and things you got to do to solve them. And this gentleness thing is really strong, because if you look at our leaders today, they're not gentlemen. Elliot Spritz is running for controller. New York, he was the governor, and he had a problem with buying coochie from prostitutes. All right? Now he's the governor. He locked up all these organized crime guys, all of these drug dealers when he was Attorney General, all the bankers and the Wall Streeters and all of this stuff for corruption. But he's doing something illegal. Because that's illegal to buy from a prostitute. That's illegal. It was a service that he gave. So he should have been setting them up to bust them. So, and see, I got a forgiving heart. I can forgive them for that. Because I can forgive people. I have a forgiving heart. But you have to say, hey, I did something wrong. New York, I'm sorry for it. You know, that's who you want to vote for. So you gotta go back and tell them, hey, I'm sorry, I did something wrong. Yes. You know, so we gotta pay attention to the gentleness thing, be a gentleman and watching the politicians. See if they are gentle. Because if you look at the shows on television, Sunday morning political shows, you'll see most of the Republicans is real snotty, and most of the Democrats is kind of laid back, like, which they shouldn't be either, because they should be fighting for us. They should be fighting because we vote them in, so they should be fighting. And really, it should be the other way around. They the ones that should be snotty, and the Republicans the ones that should be like laid back. But it's not like that. And you just gotta pick and choose. It's just a messed up system that they have us in. And we know that the only true system is the Almighty God.
Amen.
Because when we get to heaven, we'll be in a perfect system. When we come back to earth, or the new earth, the new Jerusalem, we'll be in a perfect system because Jesus will be in control. But while we're here, we gotta make the best of what we have.
Amen.
And we can only do that by looking to the cross. That's the only way. Is going to Jesus. We gotta pray more. We gotta ask God for help more. We gotta just sit down sometimes in the living room while the TV's on, just turn the volume down and just ask Him. Just talk to Him. Tell Him about our problems. Tell Him we need help. Yeah, He sees everything, He knows everything. Sometimes He just want to hear us say it. I need help. I need strength. Encourage you. And when you do that, the phone, and somebody encourages, somebody knock at your door. You step out the house. Something will go good for you. And then guess what? Something bad's gonna happen. So the devil sees you getting ready to change. So hey, look for him, he's coming. Whenever you get ready to do something good, the devil's coming. Because he's trying to put that monkey wrench in them gears. Don't think he ain't coming. He's coming. He's there. So now you have to go and find somebody to encourage somebody. You got to go and encourage somebody else. You got to pick up the phone and call somebody else and not talk about you, but talk about them. Because you're on the right track now. When he comes up, when he shows up, you're on the right track. Because he don't need you if you're doing wrong. He's only there when you're doing wrong, when you're doing right. Amen. So let us look to the Lord and pay attention to the fruits of the Spirit, because it's a scale. You either walk by the flesh or you walk by the Spirit. If you're walking by the flesh, you're high up here. It's the flesh and the Spirit is low. But if you're walking by the Spirit, you're up here and the flesh is low. So let's walk in our spiritual life. We do that by praying, by fasting, by talking to the Lord, reading our Bible. We pick up and read. No matter where you started, where you finished at. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Trayvon. Who's going to stand up and say something about it? Come on.
When you told me about it, when I was asleep, I was like, oh my God, I just went back to sleep. But when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh my God, is it really true? So I went to Facebook and I saw everybody's comments, like, oh my God, he was found not guilty. So my thing is, I feel bad for the parents. I feel bad for Trayvon, that he needed justice. I feel bad for, just everything that happened. I just feel bad. And to me, I was like, God, how could this happen? But I know that it's a reason for everything,
Right.
It's a reason for everything, and I guess it was meant for him to not be found guilty, but in my heart, I want him to be found guilty. I want him to go to jail, because how are you going to shoot somebody, have him down on the ground, and mash his head? You know what I'm saying? Like, all that force was not necessary. You got him down on the ground, call for backup. They told you to leave from the get-go. Why did you still pursue this person? Like, what was the purpose of it? I don't know if God wanted Trayvon now. Obviously he wanted him now, but I don't think he wanted him to go that way. But maybe it was meant for him to go so that for the next child, maybe it'd be some type of law that it wouldn't affect the next child. But when he was not found guilty, I'm like, is it gonna be such thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you preached about today, like, he was found not guilty, so what does that mean for us as African Americans, you know? What's gonna happen with us? What's gonna happen to Daniel and Will, you know, when they get older, you know, like, what's gonna happen, you know?
I just hope people learn from it. I just really hope people learn from it and not do anything stupid, like looting
Yeah, right.
and rioting and everything. But it is something to learn from because that guy didn't have any business following. And that should tell us certain areas. It's not his fault that it happened, but in certain areas we shouldn't be. Because me as a black woman, I can go down the street in front of a whole bunch of white kids. I'll lock my doors. Without knowing they're gonna do that.
And get away with it.
Exactly.
And get away with it. See, that's the whole thing. Is that we're living in a world where there's a double standard. Where we're the ones that's always being taken advantage of. We the ones always gotta watch what we do. When the police stop, I gotta put my hand on the steering wheel and wind down the windows and have everything out when it gets there because I don't want to reach in the glove compartment. You think I'm reaching for a glove, you know? But black men have to do these things. Black men have to always be vigilant in what they're doing. You know, and even in New York, they got stop and frisk. And the mayor said that's good. We need to stop more blacks and we need to stop more blacks and not frisk as many whites as we have been. But let me tell you something. Black people don't bring drugs into the neighborhood. Black people don't bring guns into the neighborhood. Huh? It's white people that start all of this stuff. They bring guns. We can't go get no guns. I can't go get no gun. All these guns here that they have running around this neighborhood, they brought from some white guys.
Yeah.
Because they come here, you see them with them Pennsylvania license plates on, and I know what they do. So all of this talk about we need to frisk more blacks. Well, your turn.
Listen, I think,
Stand up.
stand up.
Yeah, that's what you do. You're a future leader.
I guess I am a future. But, I don't know. It's kind of both ways on me. I mean, he shouldn't got good. He should have been guilty and he should have been guilty. Because why are black kids walking in the middle of the night anyway? Like,
It wasn't in the middle of the night. It was only like 10 o'clock, 7 o'clock, right? Like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
10 o'clock is like nothing.
Or was it earlier than that?
It was like, I think it's 10
It
o'clock.
was earlier. 8 o'clock.
But I mean, everybody knows.
But he was in a good neighborhood.
So what? Every black man knows that.
Now,
Like if it gets dark, you know you're supposed to go in the house. Like, come on now. That's like, it's been years we've been doing this. Like, come on now. You're supposed to be in the house anyway. I mean,
no.
Everybody's raised differently.
Yeah, and look, you're not supposed to pack if you want to go to the store across the street from where you live at 10 o'clock you get a sandwich, you should be able to go there and come back home.
safe, I understand that.
Yeah. Just like he should. Right or wrong?
Yeah,
Because
right.
he just went to the store, right?
He has some skills.
He went to the store and then he said, somebody's following me. He was on the phone with his girlfriend.
I don't know, because
All because he probably had on a hoodie. That's what it was. He saw a hoodie. Or was that with
he,
So So now black people can't wear hoodies. No, we can't wear hoodies.
I don't think we should have wear hoodies, period. Hiding yourself when you wear a hoodie. I mean, it's not raining outside, so why you wearing a hoodie in the first place?
That's where you want to go.
I mean, but I understand that, but when you're wearing a hoodie, it's like you hiding your face or something. You're making yourself a pawn target.
For what?
You could, like, people who wear hoodies, you make yourself a pawn target.
Okay, you make yourself a prime target. He went to the store to get a bag of Skittles and a soda.
But he was wearing a hoodie though.
Yeah, but he didn't go there and steal the Skittles and the soda, right? He
But
didn't
he
go there and
wear-
run out the store with it, right?
But he's wearing a hoodie
But
though.
what I'm saying is,
Well, why
did he
you
do
see-
anything
that's
wrong
like-
in the store? If he was gonna do anything wrong, wouldn't he have did it in the store? Since he was hiding?
I mean, why you hiding yourself? If you have guts, why you hiding yourself?
Can I tell you something about a hoodie?
That would make
Can I tell you
sense.
something about a hoodie? I'm gonna tell you something about a hoodie. Biblical. Biblical. All right? Everybody in biblical times used to wear a big robe. They didn't wear pants. They wore like robes. Right? Like the Arabs had on.
Yeah.
You know, the things, and they had a robe.
Yeah.
And they have a hood.
Okay,
And they wore them during the day. The sun out their face.
Yep.
all right, but it was not sunny outside, and sure.
And at night they wore them to keep themselves warm.
Okay, but
But you trying to say he shouldn't have wore a hoodie when you can wear anything you want to wear, Will? This is America. You shouldn't get shot because you got on a hoodie.
and you're not supposed to, and you shouldn't have a gun.
He didn't have a gun.
I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, I mean, you shouldn't wear, like, if we was particularly, all right, by law, we are a free country, but yet, I mean, let's talk about it in society rules now. I mean, why you wearing a hoodie? I mean,
This is America. You can wear a hoodie if you want, Will.
okay, I guess.
Criminals aren't the only people to wear hoodies. I got 4 hoodies on.
Yeah,
I didn't buy them at the trade. I wanted to brought before that.
I understand that, but like, why you wearing a hoodie? I mean, it's not a purpose. What's the purpose of wearing your hoodie? Wear your hoodie
Because I want to.
I guess that's me.
You ain't got no hoodies.
Yes.
You want to burn
He has
your
hoodies
house.
without
I better not catch you with a hoodie on.
He has hoodies.
I better not catch you.
But I have a purpose.
I better not catch you with a
Why I have a purpose? I don't wear hoodies in the summer. Come on, that don't make sense. Come on now.
I'm pretty sure Florida has cold nights.
Yeah, they did.
They in Sanford. They ain't in Miami and all that.
He had a hoodie on for a reason.
Yeah.
And it was in February too. It
Yeah.
was cold down here.
Yeah.
He'll have to do something wrong with a hoodie on and Skittles.
But when you wearing a hoodie around your head,
Daniel, you got anything to say? Praise the Lord. Say praise the Lord. Okay. God bless. So we're going to end the service at this time. Oh, Father God, thank you for bringing us together today, Lord. And Lord, we just ask, Lord, that you give us revelation, Lord. You enlighten us, Lord. You shine that beacon of light in this world of darkness, Lord. Lead us, Lord, for we truly need your help, Lord. We're mere mortals and we are really nothing without you, Lord Jesus. Continue to be a part of our lives and grow in our heart, so that we can love others as you have loved us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Thanks for coming, Tracy.
You can see, bro.
I'm just saying, like, if you wearing a hoodie, that means you hiding yourself. So that's all I'm saying.
No,
I'm just saying that.
Yeah, it's on my.